Hello, welcome back to Heroes of Might Magic 2. In this game I'm playing 7 lakes, 1 versus 5 computers. They're all on the same team, of course. And this will be part 3. So far going pretty good. Let's look at the Thieves Guild. So I still have the most castles. Castles is towns essentially in Heroes 2. Most heroes. Most of this stuff as well, Kingdom Army Strength, I'm actually first now. Income as well, highest. Looks like I have, I'd say I've got the best hero. 20 knowledge, definitely nothing they have is coming anywhere close. Not sure how she got so much knowledge exactly. +4 and then this gives +5, there you go. Okay, so I'll continue the attack. Or attacks. Rialdo is expert wisdom. Okay, so he can start Dragon-geddon. Doesn't actually have Armageddon though, so I better send it there. Anyway, this guy has advanced. Just pop him in a boat. Got quite a lot of gold now, so I'll actually build some power leeches. Ariel has 1 black dragon for some reason. Can't remember what exactly happened. Anyway, looks like it's going pretty good. Just going to put their speed on gallop so I can see what they're doing for 1 turn. As you can see, that was this boat galloped up really fast, but fortunately not so fast that I didn't see it. So this would be tragic. 14 black dragons. She just walked in there. That would be just, yeah, like I said, be pretty tragic. So don't want that to happen. Wow, I can actually recruit all of them. I'll just go with 5 as a bit of a nice round number. Oh wow, okay. That last halfling I'm pretty sure had only 1 HP left. Based on, I think it was 359 damage and there's 120 halflings, so 360 health. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I'll get it next time. Yeah, I probably could have gone to the gazebo first, but more gazebos down here. Not quite sure what I was doing with Celia. I think they'd be going after the ultimate artifact. I have 7 gold mines, okay, that explains why I have so much gold. Everything's built. Wait for the next round of dragons and then I'll send Ariel back out again. There's quite the army. I think I have a solution though. I'll bait out the shots using these archers. Then, out of all this other stuff, tempted to go for I think the griffins will be best. Hydras are tempting as well, but I don't think I have teleports, so I'm not going to be able to get them into combat. If I had teleport, the Hydras would be perfect, because then I could kind of get them in between those two ranged units potentially. But it depends how she's got them spaced out. Interesting thing about Heroes 2 is that however you've arranged your troops here, the combat actually will go accordingly. Whereas in Heroes 3, if I did this, the end result would be exactly the same as if I did this, because it actually has predetermined hexes, and it just goes by order. Whereas in Heroes 2, you can actually choose the exact position. So the reason I bring this up is because we can see she has 4 units, but those Grand Elves and Greater Druids, it could be like this, or it could be like this. That's actually pretty significant because of the melee penalty. If I could get Griffins or Hydras in between, then that would be a world of difference. So I'm going to go with Griffins. First shots are going to hit these archers, and then I'll run out my units. She's also got a horde of battle dwarves, but maybe I can blind them. It's risky because of the potential magic resistance, but I think I will try it. Also tempting to hit with Ranlu, but all this stuff here, this is average, fast, and average, whereas her ranged units are both very fast, so they'll be able to shoot before I could do anything. Necromancer only has one very fast unit, which is the Power Lich. And as I've explained, I haven't really been keen on building them. So it means when fighting these sorceress armies, I tend to get hit before I can do anything, as you just saw. So it's a bit of a downside to playing this particular style, like this composition. You can mix in Power Liches, but they will be killed very quickly. So the computer loves to hit them with powerful magic. Okay, this has Animate Dead. It's the same rate, by the way, as Heroes 3, which is 50 HP per spell power. There's actually an artifact which doubles its effectiveness, making it 100 HP per spell power, which is pretty good. Like Resurrection and Animate Dead are already very good, but there's an artifact that makes it even better. Actually thinking of giving him Necromancy, and I can give him a Necropolis army. Yeah, let's do that. A bit of fun with it. Now, if Natasha manages to beat Ariel, I will just send in Ranlu to clean up. I can go to this thing to get level up. Okay, this guy has Armageddon now. Okay, see what happens. Alright, I just lost some other town. Okay, as we can see, the Grand Elves are next to the Greater Druids, so that's good for me. Alright, that was not the best earthquake. I'm gonna try this, it's risky, but... Okay, good. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to win this. Not with anti-magic being cast. I could blind something else, but she'll probably just use anti-magic again, and I don't have an answer for these battle dwarves. It's a bit unfortunate, but I'm just going to kill as much stuff as I can and then surrender. Which, by the looks of things, is not going to be a lot of stuff. Okay, that went a lot worse than I was expecting. I think I got a little bit greedy with Randley. Yeah, so now I can't get back there. Still worried about these very fast things, so I'm gonna just go up here instead. I'll come back with Rialdo. Just drag and get him. Or I might attack with this guy. We'll see. Yeah, it's a pretty good artifact. +3 defense. I like this thing as well, but I do have a lot of gold already. I think there's a castle here somewhere. Not sure if it's up here, if it's down here, but I'm just gonna land. Yeah, I don't have pathfinding. Yep, there it is. I just lost that sorceress down again. Probably should have seen that coming. Alright, here's where all the titans are. 16 of them. Not very concerned there, because I do have Enmate dead. Just blind these for now. Come back to them later once I've dealt with the titans. So the skeletons haven't seen a lot of action, but now they're really showing their quality. I can cast Animate Dead 14 more times, so I think that'll be enough to resurrect everything. Okay, I think that's all the bone dragons. As you can see, you can drain life from a golem. You can also blind a golem, and golems can get morale. So it feels weird, I know, but it's a different time, I guess. Ooh, that guy's level 10. And he's got archery. That's day one, okay. Lined up quite nicely. Won't bother making any more power liches. The main purpose of them is just to get first move. So when I attack this guy, I'll have the initiative advantage, essentially. Ooh, okay, wasn't expecting that. Alright, well, that didn't go very well. So that first salvo on the bone dragons, as you saw, killed, I think it was like 5 or something. So exactly what I was afraid of. I wasn't expecting Holy Shout, which is essentially like a double damage destroy undead. That just wiped out the power liches. Okay, they bought the troops in there. Didn't buy any dragons there. Oh, okay. He does have good stats. Damage. Wow. You can summon a few elementals, but yeah, I might actually lose a dragon amazingly. Especially if he keeps getting things like luck. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it goes to show how much of an effect the 10 attack and 10 defense does. I had 0/0 as a warlock, low level warlock, but he had 10 attack and 10 defense. So this is Holy Word, that's the normal version of Holy Shout. Like quite a few artifacts. Oh yeah, so some of the stuff that I had already, this is half damage from lightning, +1 defense, +1 power and knowledge, +2 power and knowledge. Black Pearl is double as good as the White Pearl. This thing is interesting. Halves the cost of all mind influencing spells. So now blind only costs 3, paralyze only costs 4. And then this thing. Wizard's Hat increases the duration of your spells by 10 turns. So yeah, that's a long blind basically. Okay, not a lot here. Only day 2, but I will start building it up just in case they come back. Because I think I saw a guy run down here. Let's wait there for movement. It's time for our first Armageddon. Okay, there's dragons in there now. I think I could probably still take it though. We have 39 vampire lords. Ooh. Oh, the dragons were in the garrison. So I might actually, if I win this, I won't have to fight them. I just realized that I actually forgot to recruit Ariel after I surrendered. It took me this long to realize. It's pretty amazing. Oh well. I think I'm on the verge of victory here anyway. Ooh, this guy's got decent stats. I was wondering why these didn't do that much damage. I do want to keep the griffins alive so I can continuously blind. Basically impossible for Celia to run out of mana at this point. I don't really get to see what artifacts he has there, because I'm already full of artifacts. So the game actually encourages you to kind of offload your artifacts onto other heroes. That way you well, you'll get the artifacts from enemy heroes you defeat. So a little bit of an interesting dynamic, I think. Yeah, there he is. There was a guy running around. Pretty weak there. it's this guy again. I don't really have any mana, but I think with 4 black dragons I should be okay. Gonna try to get these to line up so I can get more of them. But amazingly, it looks like I might not actually win this. I think my only chance is to use the catapult. Hopefully it can hit the towers. Yeah, no, I don't think I can actually win. It's pretty amazing. The big difference in stats there. Because he only had elementals left, he perished as well. And I'll come back with more dragons. I'll use Disrupting Ray on this, but then I'll never actually attack it. It's pretty funny. Alright, this is the end of the line for orange, I think. $45. Oh, he's got a pretty big army. Doesn't have the best stats. I think if I blind this, he'll just use anti-magic or dispel. So I'm actually going to use shield instead. So far, pretty good. And I think, yeah, he's out of mana now. There we go. Alright, send the orange. There's probably some enemy heroes this way, so let's take a look. And they don't have much left. Ah, the sorcerer's down. Alright, I'm going to put this back on Gallop so I can see what they're doing. Actually, I think there's another town up here, so I'm going to send Renbu that way. Ooh, almost 2,000 damage, so this is enough to kill 19 phoenixes. So the skeletons are getting pretty crazy. Not too hard to deal with though if you know what you're doing. You just need a whole lot of ranged firepower and some good magic. They can go down pretty easy. Ooh, I forgot to... I put the swordsman in there. I don't think it's going to be enough though. Not the strongest hero, but still. 12 Crusaders, 9 Phoenix. Okay, that's that. So that's going to delay things a little bit. Not significantly. okay. I didn't see that guy's stats, but this is what happens when you defeat a hero who is holding the ultimate artifact. As you can see, this one is plus 12 defense. So very, very good. That's essentially, it's equivalent to 24 defense in Heroes 3. So your units become extremely tanky. Except against magic, of course. Magic doesn't care about defense skill. Now that might make it look like the golem has some kind of resistance to Armageddon, but it doesn't. I think it was just because... Oh, maybe it does actually. There's only 8 of them. So it killed 6. Yeah, I think Armageddon does half damage to golems. Didn't actually know that. It's surprising. Because there were 8 of them, and then the Armageddon did 400 damage, which is enough to kill 6. Because they have 30 health each, so 200 damage is enough to kill 6. So a little bit surprised by that. But never stop learning, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna lose one. Okay, so that leaves yellow. We have to fight these swordsmen to get through. Ooh, there's actually another hero running around. I think he was over there. Oh, maybe in there. Actually, I think there's another town left. I actually left one. It's a bit sloppy. Let's go get it now. I thought perhaps it was just this guy I left. I don't know how I was able to move through these vampires. But anyway. Alright, he's got genies, which could kill half of my vampire lords in a single hit. Okay, it didn't happen. I'm not sure what the percentage chance is, I'm guessing 20%. But they have a chance to keep destroying half the stack. And I think it, if they would otherwise do more damage than killing half the stack, then it doesn't trigger. So it would be silly. But yeah, it can be very deadly. A single genie can kill, you got a stack of 10 black dragons. A single genie can kill 5 black dragons, a single hit. Let's just go with the stats. Seems to be summoning a lot more elementals now. I think he picked up an artifact. Gives him more spell power. And he has, he had that, which, yeah, I was wondering why I suspected he had this, because when he casts, it would only use 15 mana, and it normally costs 30. All in a day's work. Okay, he just didn't make it. More elementals. 21 at a time. Should probably cast it one more time and then switch to lightning bolt and things like that. Okay, well, I thought maybe I could win this, but I don't think I can win it now. Magic was just a little bit too powerful. On the other hand, maybe I can kill just the... No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. If I could kill everything but the elementals, I think maybe she would disappear. Not sure if you still get the town, that situation. guess only one way to find out. Alright, final battle. Okay, there you go. So that's Necromancer in Heroes 2. A little bit different to Heroes 3, but very similar overall, I think. Like I said, I think part 1, the Vampire Lords. On the one hand, they are better because they can drain life from anything, including other undead. But the regeneration, when the stack replenishes, like the numbers of the stack, seems to be very inconsistent. I've never been able to figure out exactly how it works. Whereas in Heroes 3, it's just a simple, you drain X life, and if that's enough to go up 1 in the stack, then it does. So if you have 35 HP and you do 7 damage, then that puts it up to put it up to 42. So 1 rises from the dead. Very, very consistent. But in this one, a lot of the time it just doesn't trigger, and I don't understand why. But they're otherwise still very good. More expensive, but you get less of them. So yeah, it's kind of funny like that. So which one's better? Well, really kind of hard to say. But the problem is, a big problem is the liches. Like the liches are very expensive and die very easily. So as you can see, I like to just run around with Vampire Lords, Bone Dragons, and Skeletons. The Bone Dragons are very cost effective, as are the Vampire Lords. Meanwhile, you get the Skeletons for free, so it's a very cost effective army. And then you just got to complement that with magic, and you got to watch out for sorceresses and other very fast ranged units. Like wizard and sorceress can be tricky to deal with because they have the Titans and the Archmagi, which are both very fast, so they'll be able to shoot you before you can do anything. Meanwhile, sorceress, you'll have the Phoenix swoop in, then you'll have Grand Elves and Greater Druids shoot you before you get to move, so just got to be careful with that. But if you know, as you saw, Celia had Animate Dead with like 300 spell points, so it wasn't a problem. The other towns really aren't much of an issue. They can pretty much just steamroll them. But not having some solid, well, you have the Skeletons, but you otherwise don't have a lot of solid meat to go in the army, like which I think they kind of fixed that in Heroes 3 with the Black Knights. The Black Knights or Dread Knights are really good heavy hitter, very tanky as well, so complements those other core Necromancer units quite nicely, I think. And plus in Heroes 3 you get the Power Liches aren't such a lopsided unit, you know, like they have more HP. I think the Power Lich has 40 HP. You get 6 a week instead of 4, and they don't cost anywhere near as much, so, and they've got the Death Cloud attack. Meanwhile, once again, you don't really use the lower level units because they're not very good. Like zombies, Skeletons are good if you get them for free, but if you buy them, they're only okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about that. I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. Take care and see you in the next one.